the philosophy of the station was you would play records on the air the way you played music for your friends in your home, which is, you know, alternate cuts. It's, you know, several versions of the same song. Oh, listen, this is how Janis does it. This is how Big Mama Thornton does it, and this is how Blind Lemon Jefferson did it, you know, 50 years ago. And then you could play all three cuts of the same song. And if you wanted to play a 14-minute cut while you went to the bathroom or got a sandwich, you could do that too.
Tom always said he wanted a radio station that sounded like you were in the living room of a friend who had the most amazing stereo system imaginable and a tremendous collection of records and impeccable taste.
Well, I first heard about FM Underground at, the station was called KMPX. It was the spring of 1967. My roommate at the time, Carl Gottlieb, was working for the Committee, satirical, improvisational, cutting-edge, very politically oriented theater company in San Francisco. Anyway, Carl came home from work one night and said that he had heard that there was a brand new radio station on called KMPX, and that Tom Donahue, who was formerly a KYA Top 40 disc jockey and concert promoter, had just started this radio station. So Carl went over and he tuned the dial, and he found this 98.6 on the FM dial. And what I heard coming out of there really changed my life. What I heard was Tom Donahue's voice, which was clearly from the bottom end of a baritone saxophone. It just kind of rumbled. You could almost see his voice come out of the speakers. Large objects around the flat started to sort of rumble and vibrate, and Tom spoke with a voice that was clearly mellowed by marijuana. I mean, this was a voice like I'd never heard on radio before, because the context of radio at that time is important. It was top 40 radio, and it was always flash from the past, and, you know, big voices and pimple cream commercials and Pepsi jingles and tunes that didn't last for any longer than 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And all of a sudden, here was this guy speaking to you like you would want your friend in your living room to speak to you. And like I said, given the context, it was revolutionary radio at the time.